Hey, it's your boys, Zeke Freak and what's his name? We are here to talk about the community crafted game mode and discuss whether these changes are hot or not. That's right, it's a hot or not. I decided that just now.
Let's go, baby. Hot or not, except we're talking about patch notes.
Yes, fake patch notes developed by the worst kind of human beings imaginable. Streamers.
Streamers.
Yes, this is a almost April Fool's-esque game mode that they've added, and as with the April Fool's mode, some changes feel like they are cool ideas that could be explored in the main game, and some are crack house shit. We're gonna
Yeah.
decide what's what. As a quick disclaimer, I haven't really played much of the community crafted mode, but in fairness, I feel like a lot of these are better analyzed in isolation anyway.
Yeah.
Part of the problem with modes like this is that when everything is changed at once, it just becomes kind of a nonsensical soup.
Yeah.
So I don't know if actually playing it will give me any greater appreciation than just reading these notes would.
Yeah.
But I'm just putting that down.
Yeah, the only character, the only hero I have played in this new community crafted mode is Sigma, and that's just because I'm a Sigma main. So, that's just what I do. So,
He's a Sigma male, you could say.
hey, that's entirely true. In a way.
Yep. Don't look it up. Do not look up a photo of this man unless you really want to see a picture of what it might look like if a beaver turned into a man.
Correct.
Yeah.
Gotta get that one in. All right.
Yep. All right. So we're gonna go step by step and hot or not this shit. Starting with Diva. I'll read the notes. I want Diva to. I don't know which one of them did this. I want Diva to be more incentivized to use defense matrix to protect teammates. And I want Diva to be rewarded in turn with more self-destruct damage. Diva outside of mech is too lacking in power, so we buffed her survivability and lethality in pilot form.
Okay.
Bunny power minor perk moved from minor perk to base kit. That would actually be a good change. Bunny power is the perk I pretty much pick every single time anyway.
Which one is that?
Bunny power gives her 75 over health when she hops out of
Absolutely. Oh, absolutely. No, I think I think that would make
it fine.
I think that's actually a perfectly fine addition to our base kit if they want to do that.
Yeah. New minor perk team leader after calling mech nearby teammates get 50 temporary over health.
Interesting.
I don't know the exact radius in this. I assume it's maybe like a Lucio or like a Brig radius. That's for a minor perk. That's fine. I think that might be a neat addition.
Yeah, and it does actually encourage like enemies to like be in the fight when she like. No, that sounds pretty good actually. Yeah.
Yeah, it's also like it's a sort of either or trade off because you can either be risky and try to go for that remech kill, or you could stay near your team and give everyone temporary over health.
Yeah, it gives remeching a little bit more utility and
strategery.
Yeah.
Defense matrix now converts every 100 damage absorbed into an additional 10 self-destruct damage. This is whatever. Like, it's funny, but like, it's not gonna really. I'm trying to do the math here. It's not really gonna move the needle. Like, self-destruct is already very fucking deadly if you're in its line of sight and you're in range.
Yeah.
So, like I believe it does 900 damage at its closest, and then like it tapers off. So like, it pretty much just kills people anyway. This doesn't really do a whole lot.
Yeah.
Light gun secondary fire now launches a grenade.
That's funny.
That's funny, but I don't think she needs that.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Ultimate charge generation rate increased by 20%. That's probably just to balance it.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like for Diva, I think I think just like bunny power being in base kit and team leader, I think those are
good changes. I think those are good changes, and if those were in the main game, I would give it a single solitary clap.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah.
Domina Sonic Repulsors now give Domina the ability to access high ground more easily, while Panopticon now has more flexibility to be used defensively as well as offensively. Sonic Repulsors now propel Domina backwards relative to the direction she's facing. Enemy knockback force increased by 40%.
Ooh.
It's fun, but it might be a bit much.
It might be a bit much, yeah. Because, like, the thing is, one of the things that you do with... So, like, the thing with Sonic Repulsors is that it is... Yes, you can do that. Yes, you can do that. But, like... No. No. Let me think here.
Alright.
No, yeah, one of the biggest issues with Domino... I think the bigger issue with Domino is really her speed. She's fucking slow as shit.
Yeah.
I don't think her verticality is necessarily the bigger issue.
Yeah. I mean, so is Sigma, so that's like kind of the niche they occupy.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we need to give her like a... This, from the footage I remember seeing in Karq's video, this looks like a fucking super coach gun, and I'm not sure she needs that.
Yeah, it's fun, but I don't think it's necessary. Yeah.
I think the existing knockback is kind of enough.
Yeah.
Panopticon can now envelop allies in a 200 health barrier.
That's
honestly, if it affects both enemies and allies at the same time, honestly, I think that's kind of a good change, especially since Panopticon is kind of an underwhelming ultimate, especially for a tank ult.
Yeah, because like the biggest issue with Panopticon currently is that it's actually a little difficult to land multiple Panopticon hits at the same time. So sometimes it might actually be better to protect a teammate, especially if a teammate is like close to dying and they're about to get their ultimate. You can just hit them with Panopticon and save them so that they can start ulting. Like, imagine like your soldier's down to like 50 health and he just got visor. You can give him Panopticon and he can just ult.
Yeah,
like that's pretty good.
And he could hit multiple allies as well if they're lined up, or even if it's just like if there's a fight breaking out in front of you and it's almost like pulsar, so you can just hit enemies and allies alike. I think that'd be pretty good. I think it would make it more impactful than it is, because it's kind of an ult that struggles to be much impactful as it is. So I think this might be a good change, actually.
Yeah, I really like this. Yeah.
Doomfist. Uppercut has always been super popular, and the community jokes about re-adding it a lot. Adding the ability to empower every ability combined with Uppercut gives Doomfist a lot more outplay potential.
Okay.
Power Block can now empower the next use of any other ability, not just Rocket Punch.
Oh boy.
Rising Uppercut re-added. Empowered Uppercut stuns enemies. Seismic Slam. Empowered Seismic Slam slows enemies by 40% for 2 seconds. Meteor Strike slowing effect removed and now knocks down enemy. Oh, that's worse. I need you to understand that's worse.
That's worse. Yeah.
For the enemy. It's better for Doom, obviously.
Yeah.
This is a bit much.
Did Get Quaked On write this?
No, but I'm sure he's in queue right now.
Oh yeah. This is like fucking Christmas for Doomfist players.
Yeah, I will say straight buffs. I have always been in favor of bringing back Slam slow, but other than that, I don't. This is a bit much. This is for the meme.
Yeah, this is just for the funny. Though I do think Slam slow is probably a good addition back. Yeah.
Yeah. Hazard the Wall Cling presents Hazard with more assassin-style gameplay options. Downpour is currently way too easy to dodge, so it's been reworked to be more straightforward to use. Vault, when maximum wall climb height is reached, continuing to hold jump now allows Hazard to cling to the wall instead of falling off the wall. His camera shifted to third person while he clings to the wall, and using any ability while clinging to the wall immediately detaches Hazard from the wall. It's neat. I've seen it in action. It's neat.
It is neat. I question its utility, because like the problem is I don't really. Just cling to a wall. Swing. It's third person, so swing your camera around.
Okay. You can hang on the wall and wait for the perfect opportunity to ambush them.
That's true. Interesting. Okay. All right.
Yeah. When you do this, it switches your camera to third person, so you can like peek around corners and shit.
Turns the dot.
Yeah, or you can just like if you leap up high and then climb a bit and then stick there, like you can just wait for people to pass under you and then go in for a slash or whatever.
Okay.
Or use downpour. Yeah. No, I think it's actually quite cool. And it helps differentiate it from the more traditional Japanese wall climbing.
True. Yeah.
Yeah. This is Scottish wall climbing. It's very different.
Unlike you, we actually stick to the walls.
Yeah. Fucking. Yeah, this is actually. I'm not necessarily sure if Hazard needs buffs, but I think gameplay-wise, at least, this is quite cool.
Yeah.
Like,
at the very least, this would make a cool perk.
Possibly, yeah. Downpour, increased width and range, no longer roots enemies, impact damage increased from 90 to 270. Okay, so we've just turned it into fucking zero result. Whatever.
Yeah.
That's fine. It's not fine. I like Downpour.
I think Downpour as is actually much better. It is much better to root enemies down so that your team can get picks than it is to just freaking nuke them. Especially considering Downpour has quite the wind up, so it's just more beneficial to root them down.
Junker Queen, this set of changes strengthens Junker Queen's long-range pressure by allowing her to alternate throwing Gracie and Carnage to suppress enemies from a distance. Carnage, the axe is now thrown instead of swung. Thrown axes can critically hit enemies. Thrown axes stick to enemies on impact for the duration of the bleed. Imagine having an axe that big just fucking stuck in you. When the thrown axe impacts the environment, or when an enemy is eliminated while the axe is stuck to them, the axe drops to the ground. Picking up a dropped axe reduces Carnage cooldown by 3 seconds.
They have turned Junker Queen into Kratos from God of War 20, whatever the fuck.
Sure.
This is Kratos' axe.
I don't know how to feel about this one, because, like,
it kind of changes her loop too much.
Yeah, I think this is more for the meme. I think Gracie and Carnage having different use cases and different, like, being different abilities essentially is kind of the point. So
yeah, because like the whole thing with Carnage is that it's either a way to confirm a kill.
They synergize with each other. Yeah. They synergize with each other because Gracie literally pulls people in so that you can hit them with Carnage.
Yeah, right. It's her equivalent to like the Roadhog hook. So,
kind of.
Well, less powerful, obviously, but you know.
Yeah.
No, like, I'm gonna be honest. This is funny, but I don't think it's good.
Yeah, this feels like maybe try it on a new hero.
Yeah,
I think. Yeah. Malga finally understood something. As a 2.2 meter tall, half-ton Samoan beast of a man, it's honestly way too gentle and way too team-spirited to be giving his teammates damage reduction and lifesteal on the battlefield, so he decided to be selfish all the way. His heart now only beats for himself. I think you mean his hearts. Thank you. He takes the nastiest damage and builds up the thickest health. Malga also uses his size to stomp on and crushes enemies. Overrun stomp damage now scales with height up to a maximum of 250 damage.
Ooh, okay.
And Cardiac Overdrive, lifesteal and damage reduction removed, no longer affects allies. Duration increased from 3 seconds to 5 seconds. Now grants Malga 20% move speed for 3 seconds when taking damage. Now converts every 1 damage taken to 1 healing resource. Stored healing resource persists until Cardiac Overdrive's cooldown completes. Reactivating Cardiac Overdrive converts stored healing resource to heal Malga. This is funny, but like it's just making him less of a tank. So like,
yeah, I will say though, the overrun bit is actually pretty cool.
That could be fun.
I can see that being like a major perk. Maybe not a maximum of 250 additional damage. Maybe like 150 additional damage. But that's an interesting idea. Having overruns stomp scale with height.
I would have to look at the exact numbers. It might be too much, but like the concept makes sense to me.
Yeah. That's like the one.
So, I don't know.
Like I think making that a major perk would be cool. But yeah.
Hold on. I want to know how much damage it does now.
We're about to find
the wiki. Out. California. Go to the wiki. See here. Run 30 collision, 75 stomp outer radius, 150 stomp inner radius. I don't know. I kind of don't want to do any more damage.
Yeah, 150 stomp is pretty nasty. I've literally gotten a triple kill with single stomp before, so yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and while he's running, he has like negative 50% damage taken. He's also invulnerable to CC while he's doing that. I think this would be too much.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Arisa has always been a bulky and stalwart hero, so these changes aim to explore what a more mobile Arisa would look like. Energy Javelin can now impact allies. When impacting allies, target receives 100 healing and their move speed increased by 25% for 3 seconds.
So you stab your allies to heal them?
This is too fucking silly.
No, absolutely not. No.
Fortify. When activated, Arisa charges forward while still fortified. Reactivating Fortify ends the charge. Fortify lasts for 1 additional second after charge ends. Charge knocks enemies out of the way. Oh, so we just gave her Overrun.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. She has Overrun now. Awesome.
No, that's fine. That's it.
Yeah.
Javelin spin when aimed upward allows Arisa to fly upwards.
So that I believe
isn't that a stadium power?
Yes, that is a stadium power. I think that actually I think that's fine staying as a stadium thing. Again, it's one of those things that changes her core loop too much, and I think her core loop is pretty good right now.
Yeah. Arisa also just doesn't have the way she plays. She doesn't have a need to constantly reposition to high ground. Like that's not like a thing she needs to do.
Yeah.
So like
you
would just be giving her a way to escape engagements for no reason.
Yeah, like her entire thing is like constant frontline pressure. So
yeah.
I think this.
Yeah, her design is oriented around staying in the fight and staying alive, and never dying, and staying alive, and having 2 supports pocket her directly, and being an immortal killing machine.
Yeah.
And Arisa.
Gosh. The way you talk about Arisa sounds like you kind of have some problems there.
No, it's fine. I'm just doing.
I know. I'm
yeah,
playing
honestly,
into it.
I think the meme of the unkillable enemy Arisa is more an issue of your team is not doing their jobs.
Right, because like a good team knowing how to focus supports and pin down the enemy Arisa can kill her quite easily. You just need to stop being a dumbass.
Yep. Ramatra's been running around the lobby, yelling at everyone, suffer as I have, so he decided to turn his Void Barrier into a permanent duration ability and give his ultimate 100% lifesteal so he can make everyone feel his suffering for even longer. Okay. Void Barrier now lasts indefinitely, can be recalled by pressing secondary fire again. Recall places Void Barrier on cooldown reduced to 2.5 seconds. Wow, we gave him a shittier Sigma barrier. Ravenous Vortex now hinders enemies upon initial deployment. Alright. Annihilation damage per second reduced from 35 to 20. Now lifesteal's at 100% effectiveness.
Doesn't Ravenous Vortex already slow?
Yeah, it slows. It doesn't hinder, though. Hinder's a different thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, a lot of this feels like a bit much.
Yeah, I don't love this. Ramatra's fine as he is.
Yep.
Actually, this may be controversial to say. I actually feel like Ramatra is pretty perfectly balanced at the moment.
Yeah.
So yeah, they can make Void Surge base kit because I'm tired of having to wait for it. But other than that, I don't fucking like these are whatever. These are a bit much.
Yeah.
Void Barrier. The Void Barrier changes are a gimmick, and the other 2 are literally just for the meme. Reinhardt should be able to spend less time holding up his shield and more time laying into enemies with his hammer. With these changes. Berserker passive, new. As Reinhardt loses health, his movement and attack speed increase. For every 100 HP lost, Reinhardt gains 8% move speed and attack speed. Maximum bonus reached when 200 HP remains. This is cool in theory. The absolute worst fucking Reinhardt players you've ever seen in your life are going to be constantly trying to proc this.
Yes.
This is a great way to incentivize Reinhardt players to kill themselves.
It's a really fun idea, but unfortunately, with Reinhardt specifically, it encourages really bad gameplay habits.
Yeah. This is one of those things that sounds awesome at like the top level, but like the average lobby experience, like I don't want to play with Rhines that are trying to make use of this.
Yeah.
Barrier field reduced. Charge maximum duration increased from 3 seconds to 20 seconds. That one's just funny. These are meme changes.
Yeah.
No, this is meme heart. I added more mobility to Roadhog, enabling him to quickly reach his teammates to protect them. Yeah, sure, that's what he's doing. The takeover etho changes ensure Roadhog is not stuck purely taking damage while using the ability. Chainhook can now hit teammates. If a Chainhook hits a teammate, Roadhog is pulled to the teammate.
That's dumb. That's dumb as fuck.
Take a Breather generates poison gas around Roadhog, dealing 50 damage to nearby enemies. Okay, so the chain hook thing is obviously just silly. The take a breather poison gas cloud thing has been an idea that's floated around for a very long time. I am a huge fan of the hydrogen perk that heals nearby teammates for half of what hydrogen take a breather heals for. I would actually really love it if simultaneously it also was poisonous to enemies in this way.
That
I think
would be
actually
interesting. Yeah.
yeah, I think having more utility to take a breather is always a good thing.
Yeah.
So
Because like
I'd be in favor of this.
because like otherwise Roadhog is a sitting duck while he's trying to take a breather. So like I know he can move around now, but you know.
Yeah, he can move and he does damage reduction. I think it's half. Let me look. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like half damage reduction. He's pretty tanky when he's doing that.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's 50%. I know my Overwatch. Not a casual, I swear.
40%.
It's okay. It's 40. I think they nerfed it at some point. Yeah, no, he's pretty tanky already when he does that. But yeah, no, if it healed, if we combined hydrogen with this poison gas thing, I think I would really like that.
Oh yeah.
Sigma, rise up with Sigma's newfound control of gravity, then crush your enemies into the ground with gravitic flux. Kinetic grasp now grants free flight while active.
Yeah. Okay. So I've played him. I have my own opinions on this. Let's just read it down.
All right. Accretion knockdown duration increases with distance. That's an old idea.
Yep.
Gravitic flux no longer lifts enemies. It now pins enemies to the ground, preventing movement and mobility abilities for 3 seconds. Now deals 25 damage per second. Slam damage charged. Changed from 50% of maximum health to 75. Now grants an additional 4 seconds of free flight.
Okay, here's the thing. I actually do like accretion knockdown duration increasing with distance. That is actually pretty cool. The other two feel terrible. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
Kinetic grasp, like your major perk already gives you the ability to float, which like is really useful already. That I feel like that's more useful than like being able to fucking free fly while using kinetic grasp. Like,
if anything, I feel like it just encourages you to use it to do that in reposition instead of actually like absorb damage, which is what it's supposed to do.
Yeah, and like and like that again, that like the absorbing damage thing is like a huge part of Sigma's like gameplay loop. So you need that. Yes, like, but the gravitic flux thing, it's kind of neat, but it is. I'm gonna be honest. In practice, worse. In practice, it is worse.
This strikes me as the make a new hero sort of ability. It's like you're just changing it to an entirely different thing.
Yeah. So I don't.
I was just gonna say that all the free flight from kinetic grasp was like when you're using kinetic grasp, you kind of want to be on the ground where the enemies are shooting, so you can absorb the bullets. So like even if like. Mainly, I think it would be used to reposition and then not have it when you need it. So, like, it would be not great.
Yeah.
The accretion thing is fine, though. That's been in several like April Fool's patches. I'm kind of shocked they still haven't added this.
Yeah, just add that to his base kit already. Jeez.
Yeah. Winston, adding the ability to use jump pack twice per leap gives Winston more mobility options, including turning corners more easily and extending the jump to reach further. Jump pack within 1 second of first activation can be activated again with 50% effectiveness. I like that. That's it makes him a little bit less readable, but as someone who likes to jump with Winston and win tons, this sounds really fun.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Barrier projector can now be thrown forward. Barrier no longer immediately deploys. Barrier deploys when Winston presses the ability button again or after 2 seconds. I would have to see how this feels in action, because the last time they gave him a perk to throw his fucking barrier, he like barely, he just it was like,
it was just like
and like that sucked. If he like fucking yeets the thing, if he yeets the barrier like fucking like a Suzu or something, and then you can choose when to deploy it. That's actually really nice. That's really cool. That's skill expression, and it allows him to protect things where he is not immediately standing.
Yeah.
Like I actually liked both of these changes. I just have to see exactly how the throwing works, because last time they gave him a perk to throw his barrier projector, it was just like it was like really lame. He was throwing it like it was a fucking like 100 kilogram weight. He was like, it was so fucking bad. He could barely throw it any distance.
Yeah.
Anyway, but in theory, I like these changes. Wrecking Ball. Oftentimes, when your teammate picks Wrecking Ball, it can be hard to know what they're doing or how to support them. These new changes should help everyone work together better with Wrecking Ball. Enemies hit by ability damage are revealed to Wrecking Ball's teammates for 1.5 seconds.
All
Kind of whatever.
All right.
It's kind of I feel like you know where Wrecking Ball is.
Yeah.
Grappling Claw can now attach to the ground. Okay. Huh. Okay. And minefields can now be manually detonated after 2 seconds.
Interesting.
I don't know how useful that is though, because like
yeah, because like
they still have to be there, and if they're there, they're already detonating it.
Yeah, because like you have to, because like if the enemy is in the middle of the minefield, they have to move around. Like, they're either standing still so that they don't get blown up, and then they're dying by something else, or they have to try and move to get out.
I can't think. Yeah, like, they already have to be close enough to take damage from them in the first place. And if they're close enough to take damage from them, they're already triggering the proximity effect. Yeah. So, like, this manual detonation doesn't really serve any purpose.
Yeah. Kind of just redundant.
Yeah. Grappling Claw attaching to the ground. That's theoretically useful if there's literally nothing to grapple onto but the ground and you want to go faster, I guess. But, like, I don't know, man. I feel like that's kind of just the intended limitation of the ability. So, like, I'm not saying it's busted or anything. I'm just saying that, like, it feels less readable.
Yep.
And less useful. Like, how do I explain this? I like it how it is. I can't really articulate why I don't like this. It just feels inorganic to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Zarya Projected Barrier gives Zarya the option to enable her allies who lack mobility tools to reach high ground more easily. Allies with barriers can now jump higher. Kind of random.
Jump good.
Graviton Surge now has an outer attraction range that is 50% larger. Enemies within the outer attraction range do not have their movement abilities disabled. I kind of like adding some dynamism to Graviton Surge and how it works.
Yeah.
I like having a larger pull radius that can be escaped with movement abilities, and then like an inner range that cannot. I think adding that dynamism to it would actually be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is silly. This I might be in favor of.
I can dig it.
And now we're into damage.
Onron
struggles to light opponents on fire to secure kills, often having to choose to trade in order to obtain kills. These changes make it easier to light opponents on fire and allow Onron to deal slightly increased damage from range, and her range of movement with Inferno Rush has been increased to allow her more escape options. Base movement speed increased from 6 meters per second to 6.5 meters per second.
Okay.
Okay, so she's faster. I forget how to pronounce it. Zushe? I forget. What?
I don't know offhand.
Okay. The fans. Fire rate increase. The fire rate, they mean the actual speed at which they come out, not the speed, 50%. Projectile speed increased from 90 to 100. Jeez.
Okay.
That's wow. If
Damn.
she's ever added to Stadium, I feel like you might be able to do that with the Stadium increases, but like fucking as base.
As
crazy.
base, fuck no. That's insane.
Inferno Rush, Onron can now hold backwards to dash backwards. Initial launch speed increased 27%. Just turn your camera around, bro.
Just turn your camera around.
Yeah, people constantly want it to work like Moira Dash, and it's like Moira Fade, and it's like they're going for something different. Yeah. These, I feel like her fire rate and projectile. Not her fire rate. Her projectile speed could be buffed a little bit. This is ridiculous. This is silly. This is like round 4 Stadium shit.
Yeah, this is cartoon nonsense.
Yeah, Bob is now a threat. No one considers Bob a threat on the battlefield, but they will now. I also bet we're all tired of D.Va eating our dynamites. So with some careful planning, Ash can stick dynamite on the wall before the fight starts. So that's not a problem anymore. Dynamite now sticks to surfaces. Fuse timer increased from 30 seconds to 20 seconds.
Holy goddamn, what?
Why couldn't this one have the manual detonation where it would make sense? Do you know... I can't think of a... like, 20 seconds? I have to stick dynamite to a wall and make sure I mentally calculate it so that they pass by at exactly
really
20
dumb.
seconds. Yeah. Bob, when Bob is killed before timing out, Bob explodes after a short delay. They just copied the diva mech explosion.
Okay.
I saw it. That's really funny. That's probably too much, but it is funny. I don't hate the idea of dynamite being able to stick to surfaces. I don't mind dynamite, maybe a perk that changes dynamite to act more like Junkrat's Conk Mine, where you can stick it to surfaces and detonate it remotely. I think that might be fun as a perk or something, but like this waiting exactly 20 seconds thing is just too hard to play around.
Yeah.
And this is way too much of a buff to Bob.
Yeah.
Bastion, are you into race cars? Bastion is now a speed demon in configuration 4.
Oh God.
He no longer is he slow and an easy target. He is now a speed demon. We're also dropping the 2 from Overwatch, so why not bring back his original ult as well? Lindholm Explosive's major perk reworked into tuned treads. Move 35% faster while in configuration assault or configuration tank. Configuration artillery reworked into configuration tank. Configuration tanks. Weapon fires fast-moving shells that deal. I assume it's the same. It's always been. So basically, they took artillery away, gave him tank back, and now he has a major perk that makes him move faster in tank form.
This is fun, but
you can already like I like Lindholm Explosives as a major perk. I think that's fine.
Yeah.
So like this is I don't like taking away the option of the artillery strike, and the faster move speed in tank is. I feel like I would just, if I wanted to do this, I feel like you would just like make it like sort of bundle it into Lindholm Explosives and give him a tiny speed boost or something.
Yeah.
Maybe not 35% faster, but like, you know, just a bit of a speed boost or something.
Yeah.
I'm not against that idea. I just don't like how it's implemented here.
Yeah.
Cassidy, I want the enemy to fear seeing 12 on the clock. Also, I know you like to hide behind shields when you hear it's high noon. Good luck with that. Minor perk, even the odds, replace true shot. Deadeye bullets pierce barriers.
Ooh, nasty.
Oh, like, okay, only Deadeye. All right. Is this broken? Is this too good?
I'm gonna be honest. It might be, honestly.
Maybe.
Like, the thing is, Deadeye's already fucking scary if the Cassidy has an incredibly good vantage point, because everyone's just scrambling to find cover, right?
I guess so, but I feel like in that case, if he has a good enough vantage point, like, you're not gonna be able to reposition barriers in time anyway. Like, if he's really owned you that hard, like, you're not gonna fucking... Right, like, and, like, Deadeye is not necessarily seen as a really good ultimate. Like, at the pro level, they literally activate Deadeye just to get a free reload.
Okay, so in that case, so in that sense, it might... Okay, you know what? Maybe. It would be high... It's high nooner.
True. I don't know. I feel like maybe with like a damage reduction or something. I don't know. I don't know that one. Combat roll now grants invincibility during combat roll. No, it already reduces damage. It's fine.
It's already fine.
Deadeye. Every final blow earned via Deadeye grants 1 additional max ammo for the round, up to a cap of 18 max ammo.
Oh damn.
That's
That turns Fan the Hammer into a fuck you die button.
Yeah. This might be a cool stadium power. I don't know about base game.
Yeah, to put that in stadium, God, that is too much for base game.
Yeah. Yeah, I diagnosed this one with stadium power.
Yep.
Echo's Duplicate often has very obvious targets, usually a tank or certain DPS heroes like Tracer or Reaper. To try and provide more effective options for copy, changes are made that provide buffs for copying certain types of heroes. Focusing Beam is also now a more controllable utility to finishing off targets as a resource meter. Focusing Beam input changed to secondary fire, because fuck your muscle memory, I guess. Cooldown decreased from 8 seconds to 1 second, now functions as a regenerating resource. I like that they have to commit to it. I don't... I don't necessarily like this change. Sticky Bomb's projectile speed increased 60%.
Oh God.
Enemies with sticky bomb, sticky so fast. Enemies with sticky bomb stuck to them are revealed to echo for 5 seconds. The reveal is fine. That makes sense. The projectile speed just makes it insane.
Yeah.
Duplicate Echo now deals 20% more damage when duplicating a support hero. Now has 20% more health when duplicating a damage hero. Now moves 20% faster when duplicating a tank hero. I like the idea. I like the idea of encouraging Echoes to duplicate something other than just the tank or whoever or whatever damage hero gets their ult fastest.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if this is necessarily the best way to do that, but like I like the concept at least.
Yeah, theoretically, that's actually pretty cool.
If they wanted to experiment in this direction, maybe not necessarily this change, but like something like it, I would be in favor of that. But as it is, I don't know. Emery, more grenades!
More
also,
grenades!
when you hear Emery use his ult, I bet you're thinking he's an easy target in the sky. Not anymore. Cyber Adhesion Major Perk reworked into optimized targeting. When scoped, hitting all 3 burst shots increases the next unscoped burst shot damage by 35%.
Ooh.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that one, Chief. It's less readable. Also, I like the fact that we can turn frag nades into plasma nades. I think that's a fun flavor thing.
I think that's much better. I think that's much better, yeah.
Cyberfrag Final Blows refund 1 charge of Cyberfrag. Huh.
Ooh.
That's neat.
I kind of like that, actually.
Yeah.
Huh.
Override Protocol now has 30% lifesteal. I feel like it's relatively balanced as it is. Cyberfrag blows refund 1 charge of Cyberfrag.
That might actually be pretty cool.
You specifically have to get the final blow. It can't just be in a limb, and you can't finish them off with something else. It has to be with the frag. Honestly, if they wanted to make, if that was just if that was like a minor perk or something, that might be fun.
Yeah,
that might be fun. Or you could bundle it into Cyber Adhesion. That would make sense. Especially since Cyber Adhesion is a sticky, so like you'd be more likely to get a final blow that way. Yeah. So like if they wanted to bundle those together, honestly, like I wouldn't be against that. Mm-hmm. Especially since I know a lot of people tend to pick the other. What the hell is the other one? I think the other one is the one that gives him more lifesteal on Siphon Blaster, but I might check real quickly.
Yeah.
Direct hits with Siphon Blaster refund 60% heat increases. Okay, yeah, no, it doesn't increase lifesteal. It increases duration, which increases lifesteal.
Yeah.
Effectively. So I already feel like these two are relatively well balanced against each other, but if they wanted to add just a little bit more to Cyber Adhesion to make it a little bit more desirable, I think that'd be fine.
Yeah, I'd be down for it.
Yeah, roll this into Cyber Adhesion.
Yeah, I like that addition with that. Yeah.
Freya, these changes slightly increase the power of Bola Shot while slightly reducing the instant damage Freya can deal and thus the burst overall. The bounty hunting mechanic introduces some interesting goals for Freya to pursue. Take aim, explosion damage reduced from 80 to 40. Explosion causes the stuck target to bleed for 40 damage over 2 seconds. Buffed. 8 seconds to bleed, buffed. Someone out there look at that joke.
Yeah.
I feel like... What are you thinking?
I think take aim. Stadium. I think that might be a stadium ability thing. Honestly,
I don't think it's really all that busted though. Like it's just, in fact, I think it's actually worse than the burst. Unless the ability is to make, unless the goal is to make her less dependent on that burst.
Maybe.
But I could see this being like a perk or whatever. Like now it's a shrapnel shot or something, right?
Yeah.
That would make sense to me. So like, I don't know. I guess if you really want to move her away from relying on that burst, this might be a creative way to do that. But I'd have to see it in action.
Yeah.
Bola Shot area slow increase from 45% to 75%.
It's fine.
Why not?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah, sure.
If you're caught, you're caught. Fuck it. Like
it's not gonna make it that much different. So.
Yeah, I feel like it makes it a little bit more reliable, because I feel like Bola shot has a tendency to whiff a lot.
It does.
So like, yeah.
Cannot tell you how many times I've seen people just miss with bullet shot. It's yep. Okay.
Bounty hunting now marks a random enemy player as a bounty. Eliminating the bounty target grants 15% ultimate charge, 6-second cooldown between bounties. I don't like that mechanic in core.
Yeah, I think that's
They tried to do something similar with her initial perks, and then they changed them before she was released. I don't think the game should be randomly assigning bonus targets to.
Yeah.
I feel like that just goes against the spirit of things.
Yeah, it's cool flavor-wise, but mechanically, I don't like it.
Yeah, I feel like the current implementation of her getting bonus ult charge for every 3 final blows is a good enough translation of bounty hunting as a mechanic, and we don't need to add this on top.
Yeah.
Genji Dragonblade is often used to bait out supportive ultimates such as Sound Barrier Rally, allowing Genji to cancel Dragonblade. Provides the player far more authority over the kit as a whole. These changes also play into Genji's strength as an anti-double hit scan pick with his increased deflect damage at range.
Okay.
Dragon's Thirst Miner moved to base kit. I think that's the one that gives him 30% lifesteal on ultimate.
Yeah.
Swift back cap. Genji progresses objectives faster. Oh, they made him scout.
Oh, okay.
You have made him scout. Yeah, that's something Scout and TF2 can do. He caps objectives twice as fast as anyone else.
That's pretty funny.
Now, it doesn't say twice as fast here, but I'm going to assume that's what they mean.
Yeah.
And if that's the case, interesting.
That makes him more of a threat in the back line. That's for sure.
Yeah, you do not want Genji backcapping.
No.
Yeah. Like all objectives? Damn, that's.
Yeah.
Like even when other people are there, even if I'm imagining that now in like Flashpoint or something, where like he's literally just like standing there.
Yeah.
And like that's dangerous.
Yeah.
Like all objectives.
all of them.
Like even the push bot? Does he move the push bot faster?
Just the push. Finally, an ability that makes the push bot go faster.
I don't know if that's what it does. I'm going to be charitable and assume they just mean
capture points, and like
maybe like capture.
The funny thing, capture points.
The funny thing is, like I assume they mean the hybrid assault types. Ironically, the funny thing is this perk would be a lot more useful if Clash was still around.
It would be, yeah.
Yeah.
Genji would be an absolute must for Clash.
If it's just those, then no, I think it's a little too situational. If it's literally all objectives, that's crazy.
That's insane, yeah.
Yeah, so maybe too insane, I don't know. Deflected damage increases with distance to victim. Deflect final blows grant Genji a 15% damage boost for 5 seconds.
I love how they refer to the people having their projectiles deflected as victims instead of targets.
Yeah, that's really funny. I mean, the thing is that like you can already like if you deflect a fully charged Widow scope shot into Widow, she will die anyway.
Yeah. Right.
I'm not sure what kind of damage this is for. I guess the entire idea is that it just does more damage than it originally did, which for things that are not insta kills could turn them into more damage. And deflect final blows then 15%. Could be the second part could be a perk, definitely.
Yeah.
The first part I'd have to see the math on. The second part could be a perk. If we want to move Dragon's Thirst to base kit, and then this could be a new miner or something. Yeah, I can see it.
Okay.
I don't know who would pick it though, because it's kind of unreliable.
Yeah.
It goes into the usual perk problem of like, do you want low persistent value all the time for free, or do you want spikes of power that are like super conditional?
Yeah, and largely skill shots. So yeah.
So
like that's a skill shot perk, but like I don't know, maybe.
if we had more perks to pick from, maybe.
Yeah.
But it's like one of those things where like when you only have like the choice between the two,
You're going to go
at
with
each
the more
stage.
consistent. You're going to go with the more consistent value.
So I don't know. It's tough though because I don't know if I want this to just be base kit, but like it also doesn't really mesh with how I like perks to be designed. So. So in the battle of hot versus not, this may be not. Dragon Blade cannot be cancelled. Canceling Dragon Blade early sends out a large enemy energy projectile and refunds Genji's cooldowns. All his cooldowns?
All his cooldowns. Holy shit.
Wow. No.
No. Yeah, that's too much.
I don't want to sit there and play mind games with a Genji who's fucking baiting support ults and then getting all of his cooldowns refunded.
Yeah. Yuji no Kyoukurai! Psych!
Just kidding! Yeah, and then like both supports throw out their ults like, just kidding!
God, that's bullshit. That's actually just straight up bullshit. No, absolutely not.
Yeah.
No. The reason why Dragon Blade is a balanced ult is because you cannot cancel it. So this just makes it just total bullshit.
All of this is literally just so the most dedicated Genji mains can have a lot of fun in this mode for 2 weeks, and then
and then go back to struggling in normal Overwatch.
I'm sure this is very fun, but no, thank you.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. No, this is stupid. Hanzo
lacks consistency, so changes to fire rate and damage should mitigate that and allow more shots to be taken. The ultimate changes allow for more value to be found from Dragon Strike. Hanzo's primary use case is on maps with more verticality, so his vertical jump allows him more flexibility in movement on those maps. Stormbow damage reduced from 125 to 85, recovery time between shots reduced from 0.5 to 0.25. I feel like maybe I just suck on Hanzo, but I feel like recovery time between shots is fine because I'm going to be aiming anyway.
Yeah.
Right? Maybe I just suck. I don't know. Maybe a Hanzo man thinks this is the greatest change ever, but we'll see. Storm arrows can now be bound twice.
No, can bounce twice.
Okay. I thought I was like, what the fuck does it mean?
Like a ricochet.
I can already set. I know. When I read that as bound, I was like, I can already set 3 keybinds per thing. So like, is that not enough? Do I need 4 keys to do the same thing?
No. I'm pretty sure they mean bounce off of walls.
Yeah. Lunge holding. No, hold on. Do they mean just storm arrows, or do they mean the perk that gives him scatter, like a mini scatter on his? No,
I think they mean storm arrows. So congratulations.
Does that also apply to the mini scatter perk?
Maybe.
Lunge holding jump launches Hanzo upwards.
Maybe.
So it replaces the existing lunge with an upward one? I mean, he can already wall climb, so what the fuck's the point?
Yeah, that's kind of redundant.
Yeah. Dragon Strike ultimate cost decreased by 12%. Dragon speed, travel speed increased by 20%. You could maybe buff them to be a little bit faster, but like other than that, like I don't see it.
I don't see the vision here. Yeah, I don't know, man.
No, I think this is
not
unnecessary. Yeah. Although Junkrat's existing kit is interesting, it struggles to find value at higher levels of play and will simultaneously being frustrating to play against the lower levels of play. Providing Junkrat a similarly themed kit while changing how it fundamentally functions might allow for higher match quality for Junkrat at all levels of play.
Oh boy, Junkrat rework.
Oh boy. Health reduced from 250 to 200. Frag launcher projectile speed increased from 30 to 112.5.
Okay.
I'm sorry, was the goal to make him less frustrating to play against? Impact damage reduced from 45 to 30. Explosion damage reduced from 80 to 50. Projectiles now detonate on impact.
So there's no bounce, but he can snipe you now. That's dumb.
Is this a shitpost? What do you mean easier? What do you mean less frustrating? Steel Trap now has 2 charges. Oh, we're trying that again, huh? Cooldown increased from 10 seconds to 13 seconds. Cannot be thrown much further. Deployed Trap takes 1 second to arm and lasts for 6 seconds. Oh, okay, so it doesn't last indefinitely. All enemies within 6 meters of an arm trap bleed and are revealed to Junkrat. Trap increased from 100 to 120 health. I think they copy the fucking, when it does that, it copies the fucking Pigpen model.
Yeah.
Bring Pigpen back, I miss it. Anyway, I don't hate the idea of him having 2 charges on trap, but I don't like all these other changes.
Yeah.
I think 2 charges and a slight throw increase could be a perk.
Yeah.
And
we already have, and we already have fucking the perk that lets you like shoot farther with like your frag launcher. So like,
not that much faster.
Far. Not that much.
But what is that? I think it's like 30% or something.
Yeah.
Let me look. Frag cannon, 25%.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that is 37.5 meters per second. This is 112.5 meters per second. Concussion mine no longer throws a projectile, now triggers a concussion explosion under Junkrat, damage reduced from 120 to 90.
Yeah, I'm gonna say no on this. Like, this is a hard no. I don't like it at all.
No, I think this is taking the piss.
Yeah.
It's making him more obnoxious, but also clunkier. It's weird. I like Junkrat how he is.
Yeah.
May's primary source of slow being tied to a primary fire is frustrating to play against, so moving May's ability to slow enemies to a skill shot, the secondary fire, adds fairness in that regard, but it also makes less sense.
Yeah.
So, fuck you a little.
Yeah, fuck off.
Allowing me to empower her secondary fire introduces skill expression into the kit by allowing her to switch between prioritizing damage, less charge, more shots be able to take in, or prioritizing slow, more charge, less shots be able to take in. Deep Freeze major perk replaced with ice spikes. Enemies near May's ice wall are damaged and slowed. Oh, near the wall.
Yeah,
okay. Yeah, no, she already does that. She has a perk to do that with Cryo Freeze, so whatever. Endothermic Blaster slowing effect removed. Range increased from 12 to 14. No, I like that. I like that she slows.
Yeah.
I like the slowing. Icicle now slows impacted enemies. Secondary fire can now be held down to charge the icicle. Charged icicle deal more damage and inflict a stronger slow over a longer duration. Damage changed from range from 15 to 95. Slow scales from a minimum of 5% for 2.5 seconds to maximum of 30%. I like the idea of charging it. I'm not sure if I love this specific iteration, but I like the idea of being able to charge it.
Yeah. So like I feel like that one can be workshopped a little bit.
Yeah. I don't like that would be her only source of slow.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess not because ice wall, but like fucking.
Yeah.
Let the blaster slow. Like fucking like get good. Just get away from her.
Yeah, just move.
Her range is 12 meters. Her range is 12 meters. It's not that far.
Yeah. Stop panicking. Move and shoot.
Yeah, like her whole thing is punishing you for getting within range of her.
Yeah.
So like, just don't.
Yeah. Yeah. Respect the May's positioning, fuckhead.
Exactly. Do you want to start reading? Because my voice is getting tired.
Far's Concussive Blast is a piece of utility that is normally difficult to use. Providing it with a very clear utility, in this case slowing non-tank enemies, allows Concussive Blast to be used aggressively more often. Concussive Blast now pulls enemies in after a short delay instead of pushing them out, temporarily slows non-tank enemies.
We had a perk that was kind of like this, and I found the muscle memory really hard to get used to.
Yeah, I don't like it. Again, it's one of those things where like it just fundamentally changes her loop too much, and I don't think this is I think this is a fundamental downgrade.
Yeah, I'm also not fond of abilities that are just like, except tanks for some reason.
Yeah, except
like, I feel like
tanks.
that's just kind of lazy design.
Yeah. Reaper. We all get scared hearing die, die, die. But what if that went on for even longer, for every single kill he got? Reaper is no longer an easy target if you see him use Wraith form. His soul orbs have turned into orbs that lengthen his Wraith form, so good luck chasing him down. Soul Reaving minor perk. Collecting a soul orb now also extends Wraith form's timer by 1 second. Oh god. Wraith form deals 40 damage per second to enemies within 4 meters. Death Blossom can now be cancelled manually. Oh, they love this, don't they? Every elimination earned with Death Blossom extends the duration by 1 second.
Okay, Wraith form damaging per second to enemies within 4 meters, I think is fine because the Reaper is playing a risky fucking game if that's what he's doing. So
I think
I'm kind of fine with that.
Yeah.
You think that's what?
No, I think that's fine. Yeah.
Death Blossom canceling manually would just be a nice quality of life thing.
Yeah.
Because now, if it's just canceling it, not like canceling it and retaining half his ult charge, resetting all his cooldowns, like fucking, if it's just canceling, it's a quality of life thing, and that's fine.
Yeah.
Every elimination earned extends duration by 1 second. I'm not against that.
Honestly, I kind of like that change because like the biggest issue with Reaper's ult right now, the biggest issue with Death Blossom is that it relies entirely on the enemy team being completely distracted. And the thing is,
it's already not one of the better DPS ults, so I feel like this makes it a little bit better, which is nice.
No, like the big thing here is that like the big thing here is that Overwatch's Overwatch obviously over time has had some power creep, and this is one of those ults that has just kind of been crept out of like being highly out of like high usability. So I think this is just a good quality of life improvement. And
honestly, all these changes are good.
Yeah, no, honestly, just make this Reaper.
Yeah.
Just do this. Yeah, fuck it. This is actually really good.
I think these are good changes. I'm gonna be entirely honest because I used to play a shitload of Reaper. I have not played Reaper in a while. I keep forgetting they brought back the soul orbs as a perk. I keep forgetting that because can't, only the Reaper can see them. Yeah. So I keep forgetting that they're around.
Yeah. This actually does this also incentivizes using Soul Reaving more. Which I'm gonna be honest, that is his least interesting perk. So
what is the other one? Again, I have not played Reaper in a little bit. Lingering Wraith form grants 30%. Stupid site. Wraith form grants. Leaving Wraith form grants 30%. Movement for 2 seconds. Soul orbs from dead bodies for 50 health.
I prefer Lingering Wraith. Lingering Wraith is just a better perk.
If this Soul Reaving, it says collecting an orb will extend the timer by 1 second. Which could be useful.
Yeah, it gives it better utility. It gives both the Soul Reaving perk as well as Wraith form better utility over time. So that's really good. I like that a lot, actually.
I like all these changes. Yeah, put them in.
Yeah,
put them in, coach. They're ready.
Do it.
We are skipping Shion because this was probably organized before she came out.
Yeah. Sierra.
Now you're reading it.
Yeah. Sierra now rewards precision aiming when firing Tracking Dart with even more damage, which, when paired with the new major perk Dart Redeployment, will lead to Sierra becoming a homing damage killing machine.
Which is what everyone wants.
Yay! Woohoo! Full flight minor perk moved to base kit. Locked in. Yeah. Okay.
Well, I gotta look at what that is. I don't know. I know what her perks do. I just don't remember the names offhand, so I can't remember which is which.
Okay.
Full flight is the one that extends grapple.
Flight and grapple.
If this site can stop having a fucking panic attack every time I click a thing, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Flight and grapple range is about 20%. I never take this one. I always take tight grip, so whatever.
I think that's fine to put in base kit. Locked in, major perk moved to minor perk.
That's the one that increases attack speed. I usually take the meta kit.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's now a minor perk. Got it.
Yep. Dart redeployment major perk. New. When a target dies with a tracking dart on them, refunds tracking dart's cooldown.
All of it?
All of it? Wow. That's gross. Tracking shot. Landing a critical hit with the initial shot will cause follow-up homing shots to critically hit as well.
Please don't.
Please no. Please no. She's already fucking scary. Please don't.
Yeah. No. I think this is doubling down on what people don't like about fighting her as a joke.
Again, this is taking the piss. Yeah. Okay, Sojourn. I know we're all used to playing Sojourn from a safe location and killing players. That is a playstyle of the past. Get in there and slide! base health increased to 250. Dual thrusters major perk moved to base kit. Okay. Deceleration field minor perk now heals allies within it for 30 health per second. Dual disruptor major perk new grants a second charge of disruptor shots. Disgusting. Railgun fire rate increased by 25%. Charge shot damage reduced from 120 to 80. Fall off range min and max reduced by 20 meters. Okay. Power slide sliding into enemies knocks back enemies into the air.
Okay, let's break this down. Okay. Base health increased. No, I think she's fine where she is. Dual thrusters moved to base kit. Honestly, everyone picks it anyway, and they really want it, and they keep buffing the other one to hope people stop picking dual thrusters, and they never will because just thrusting twice just feels good.
Yeah.
So like, maybe deceleration field now heals allies. Sure, give people less reason to pick soldier. Why not? No, I don't like that. Let deceleration field decelerate. Let soldier heal people like he's supposed to. Dual disruptor grants a second charge of disruptor shot. I guess if we're replacing dual thrusters with it,
might
that's
as well. Yeah.
fine. Railgun. All the railgun changes. No.
Fuck
Power
no.
slide knocks enemies into the air. That's really fun. That could be like a stadium power, but like no.
Yeah, a stadium power. God, don't put it into the base game because like this. Basically, the entire idea of this is, what if we made Sojourn the worst thing to play against ever? And she's already pretty damn powerful if you're good. So
yeah. I think power slide could be a fun stadium power, but I don't know if I want a base game.
Yeah.
And maybe as a major perk if we want to replace an existing one at some point, but like fucking
yeah.
Otherwise, no.
Speaking of Soldier, Soldier 76,
Yep.
The enemy will fear the healing station. We are also taking I've got you in my sights very seriously. Soldier 76 now damages all players in his sights at the same time while using tactical vice. Bionic field now follows Soldier 76 around. This is something you could do in Stadium. Now repeatedly pushes enemies with... That's a stadium power. That's just a stadium power put into here.
Yeah.
Tactical visor now targets all enemies within view simultaneously. So
no.
That just makes it a better Deadeye.
Yeah. It's already arguably a better Deadeye.
It's already arguably a better Deadeye. This just makes it a better Deadeye.
How about no? How about no?
This sounds fun as fuck, but God no, not in the base game.
Okay.
Don't let your meme. Please let your memes stay dreams.
I'm just going to say that I fucking hate these Sombra changes.
Okay. Sombra's rework essentially eliminated the flanker playstyle of Sombra, and
skill issue. Gone.
And she is no longer capable of setting up dives for her team in dive compositions.
Skill issue.
These changes look to bring back that flanker identity, as well as give her more power as a scout with her unique ultimate charge, revealing passive. Encrypted upload minor perk, reworked. Sombra can now throw virus without breaking stealth. Sombra is revealed for 3 seconds after throwing virus while stealthed. Wait.
Yeah, sure. The fucking... Yeah, that... Whatever. Whatever, dude.
Whatever, alright.
Were you confused with something?
Throw virus without breaking stealth, revealed for 3 seconds after throwing virus while stealthed. She's revealed, but she's not breaking her stealth. Okay.
This makes more sense when you realize they move stealth back to an ability with a cooldown.
Okay. Of course.
I mean, it kind of already is, but like it's bound to its fucking like. Yeah, okay. This is like the least egregious part. Okay. But go on.
Viral replication major perk reworked. Final blows reduce the cooldown of virus by 4 seconds. Okay. Hack remote. Fuck off! Fuck off! Fuck off! Fuck off! No! Fuck off! No! This is This is the worst thing I have seen this week. Hack removed. Fuck off.
I really don't like. Is this what like fucking high rank players want? They want Sombra to literally just be an invisible virus machine. Like Is that fun? Is that more fun to you?
Is it fun? I don't know. Is it? Stealth move to ability 1, maximum duration increased from 5 to 8 seconds. Move speed bonus increased from 60 to 75. Yeah. Translocator, projectile physics altered, now arcs through the air slower, no longer has a maximum flight time, no longer immediately teleports Sombra upon impact or timeout. Translocator now persists indefinitely on the ground. Translocator has 5 health while on the ground. Okay, whatever. Virus now applies hacked status effects to impacted enemies, now hacks health packs nearby with impact in the environment. Cooldown increased from 6 to 8. This is terrible. This is fucking terrible.
I don't know why we keep trying to bring old Translocator back. The game is too fucking fast for that now.
Yeah, this would feel fucking awful in current day Overwatch. You people need to get used to the fact that Sombra is designed to be annoying, okay? That's literally what she's designed to be. She's a disruptor. She disrupts people.
I think... Okay, so... First of all, I think there's just too much going on at once here.
Yeah.
Like... I really hope this is not an indication of where Sombra 6.0 is headed. That we know is in the works. But fucking... My main thing is that, like... I think this just makes her clunkier.
Yeah.
And doesn't actually solve the quote-unquote problem of making less skilled players less hateful of her, right?
Yeah.
I don't think it solves that issue, and all it does is just fuck with my muscle memory again and make everything clunkier.
Yeah. This is bad. This is really bad.
Yeah. Also, like, I think the number one thing, and the reason I don't think they're ever going to fully remove hack, is because the animation of her doing the doo-doo-doo-doo-doo is just too cool. You can't remove that. Yeah, it's too cool.
Yeah, it's too integral to her entire identity as a hero. So, like,
yeah, like a huge part of her, like, visual and aesthetic appeal as a character is holding up her hand and going boop, 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 boop.
Right, it's in
like
multiple. It's in multiple fucking, like. It's in multiple,
that's her thing.
Like,
that's her hero fantasy. I'm sorry, her hero fantasy is going beep, boop, 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 and now you can't do shit. Yeah. Like that's the. Well, I mean, they've weakened it a lot over the years, but like fucking like the idea of the beep, boop, 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 that's literally like that's her whole thing.
You can't get.
And like any rework that gets rid of the beep, boop, 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 beep, boop, is like not something I want to entertain.
Yeah, it's bad. It's just bad.
I hate to like I know a lot of like fucking streamers and shit hate when the devs bring out the hero fantasy argument, but like it's a valid thing, right? Like it's part of the core like appeal of it's the appeal and fantasy of playing the character, you know. Like the hacker girl needs to be able to hold up her hand and do the beep beep boop boop beep boop. Like that's like that that's sacred. I'm sorry. You can't get rid of the beep beep boop boop beep boop boop. Yep. Like it's not gonna happen.
Yep.
I hope not.
Anyway. Symmetra, developer comments. This is the first one to actually say developer comments.
Oh wow. Okay.
Teleporter is the strong. Who wrote these? Teleporter is the strongest aspect of Symmetra's kit, but is often underused by teammates.
Is it? Is it?
Is it? Is it?
Is it? Is it?
Providing shielding to teammates as a reward encourages teammates to group up around Symmetra's teleporter and use it more often. The change to turrets is made with the goal of allowing Symmetra more practical utility with an otherwise weak ability. Like,
okay.
Are you taking the piss? Shield battery, major perk, move to base kit, now affects...
Hold on, I have not played Symmetra in forever. I need to know what her fucking perks are.
Yeah. Of course. Okay.
Okay, so major perk is shield battery. Symmetra generates 20 shields per second while within 10 meters of her teleporter. Okay.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Okay. Anyway, move that to base. Move that to base kit. Makes sense.
Now affects all allies nearby. Now works on all health types.
Okay.
So it works on health, shield, and armor.
Yeah. Okay.
I
think it would be. I think it would be more readable if it just fucking like, if you just combined it with. So. She used to have 2 ultimates.
Yeah.
Back in like Sombra 1.5 or 2.0 or whatever the fuck. Okay, she used to have 2 ultimates. You could either have the teleporter or the shield generator, right? And like I think the spirit of this perk is to sort of combine the 2.
Yeah.
But I don't love how it does that. I think it would make more sense if just within a certain radius of the fucking thing, you just get like 25 over health or something.
Yeah.
Or like. But I also get why they don't want it to break thresholds. So like. Okay, so shield battery regenerates 20 shields per second within. Okay, and that fucks all health types within 10 meters. 10 meters is not super far.
Yeah.
Fucking.
You know what?
I guess. I guess.
I think this is pretty good, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
all right, go on.
That's pretty good. Acceleporter Major. I love that name. Acceleporter Major perk. New. Allies receive a 30% speed boost for 2 seconds after using teleporter. That's pretty good. Sentry turrets can target enemies while mid-flight before Whoa, okay. Before being deployed.
Oh. I mean, they're really easy to destroy, but like fucking, you could like, if like a fucking cat is escaping, you can just be like, woo, and then it like fucking beep.
I'm gonna be honest, I really like these changes, actually.
Yeah, I do think it's funny that the sentry turrets persist in the air before they're technically deployed, but they don't really do anything other than be able to be shot down.
Yeah.
So like, I kind of like the idea of the mid-flight thing. Yeah.
Yeah. It gives them a little bit more power. It's not super overpowered.
Honestly, these are pretty much all good changes.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, the shit with shield battery here, with like, you know, the fucking overhealth or like the freaking regeneration, whatever. This actually would have worked a lot better back when she was a sport. It would have made her more of an actual support. No, this is. I
mean, I guess so, but I don't think it's I don't think it's that much stronger than like fucking biotic field. So like
that's true. Yeah. No, this is actually pretty great. Put it in.
Yep.
Torbjorn's new hit scan shot during Overload provides him with the ability to compete with other heroes that are more often played and provides a new level of utility. Deploy turret now fires fast-moving rockets instead of bullets. Okay, could have loved with that. Overload now increases primary fire projectile speed by 100%.
I think it already increases it a little, but I don't know by how much. Let me look. Actually, no, I don't know the perks. Overload. Yes, it increases primary fire rate by 37.5%, secondary by 40%.
And this increases projectile speed by 100, so...
Oh, no, yeah, it only increases fire rate, not speed. Right, it does not affect the movement, the speed. You know what? I kind of don't want it to, though, because muscle memory... I mean, actually, no, I mean, during Overload, you're already used to it.
That is pretty good, though. Like, that's a straight buff. That's a straight buff.
Okay, yeah, the rocket thing, no. The Overload thing,
yes.
Yeah, maybe. I can see it. I don't know about 100%, but
maybe
I can definitely see a boost to it.
Yeah, like maybe like 30 to 40.
I don't know, maybe.
No, yeah.
For sure.
Workshop it. See how it goes. Tracer.
Okay, now we're getting silly.
All right. Have you ever seen your teammates in trouble and wanted to share your recall with them? No. Well, now you can do just that. Also, when you see your teammates get stuck with a pulse bomb, help them out by shooting it off. Or else. Blink packs, major perk, reworked into ult packs. Collecting a health pack grants 10 ult charge. Wow, okay. Recall. When activated, grant all allies within 5 meters the option to recall for the next 5 seconds.
This is silly as shit,
but
I also need to illustrate that 5 meters is nothing in this fucking game.
Yeah.
Like, they have to be like almost touching Tracer for this to fucking take effect, so it's kind of useless.
Yeah. Pulse bomb. Enemies can now detach a stuck pulse bomb by shooting it. Pulse bomb detaches after 150 damage is dealt to it. Explosion delay increases from 1 second to 3 seconds. Okay. Explosion radius increases from 4 to 7. meters. Damage to stuck enemies increased from 350 to 9,999.
They're calling it the Disgaea bomb.
Damage to stuck enemies ignores damage reduction. Yeah, you have been vaporized now.
I get the idea behind this, but
yeah, I don't know. Pulse bomb, if it's stuck to you, is already like that's fucking frightening already. So,
frankly, I think blink packs are literally just a buff to ult packs would be a buff over blink packs. So like fucking.
I agree.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say make that a perk. Yeah.
I don't even know. It is a perk.
But like make it a perk in the main game. I mean.
No, they're making a perk here. They just that's what I'm saying. Blink packs is already a perk, and they're reworking it into ult packs. And I think ult packs is too much of a buff over blink packs.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Fair. Yeah.
It also, I think, encourages bad behaviors. I don't want tracers just sitting around waiting for health packs so they can get their free ult.
Yeah, that's true.
Especially if you combine that with heroes that can, like Hanzo or some weird that Hanzo can hack health packs now. They can hack health packs, and then especially the mini ones, like especially if you get them from mini packs, you will literally have your Sombra and your Tracer just hanging out near a mini pack, being like boop 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 boop, bing 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 bing, free ult.
Yeah,
like that's not what you don't want them away from the front line forever, just farming packs to get ult charge.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, let's not do that actually. Anyway, Vendetta. Stop swinging around mindlessly and focus on setting up your team. But so aggressive, damn, calm down. Vendetta's Whirlwind Dash now pulls enemies in, leaving them an easy target for teammates. On top of that, enemies will have to think twice about dumping cooldowns and bullets into warding stance now that it can reflect projectiles. Oh, and one more thing. Don't tell your enemies, but Sundering Blade now hits behind Vendetta as well as in front. Palatine Fang. Swing damage decreased from 45 to 30. Overhead damage reduced from 120 to 90. Soaring Slice, overhead damage unchanged at 120, then why did you mention it? Warning Stance now passively drains energy ball.
Because they wanted to clarify, because the overhead and the Soaring Slice are technically two different states.
Okay.
Overhead refers to when she's on the ground and she swings overhead. Soaring Slice is when she specifically comes from the air.
Okay. Warding Stance now passively drains that energy while active, can now reflect projectiles. Whirlwind Dash now pulls enemies in instead of pushing them out. Sundering Blade. Targeting indicator now visible to enemies while charging up. Now hits behind Vendetta as well as in front.
Okay, let's go through these one by one.
Nah.
No.
Yeah, that's just a straight nerf.
Yeah, Warding Stance drains energy, can reflect projectiles. So basically, kind of just turns it into fucking Genji Deflect a little bit.
Yeah, it's Genji Deflect now.
Maybe a perk. I don't know.
Yeah.
Whirlwind Dash pulls enemies in instead of pushing them out. I feel like I've always felt like that's how it probably should have worked in the first place.
Yeah, I feel like that's actually a pretty solid upgrade, and I think that actually works better for her kit, so that she can like bring enemies in and then like actually start going to town on them better. Because like the thing with Vendetta is you need to be up in someone's face to use her effectively, so pulling them in is actually better for her kit.
Maybe I haven't played enough Vendetta to really to get it. Maybe somebody's screaming at us that we're wrong, but I don't know.
Maybe.
Sundering Blade indicator now visible to enemies while charging, and it hits Vendetta behind Vendetta as well as in front. That honestly, I could see it.
Yeah, I can see it. I can see it.
Yeah, I could see it. Maybe. Put a pin in that one.
Yeah. Venture. Venture's changes are intended to provide more flexibility for them mid-flight. Venture can be a bit helpless
mid-fight.
Sorry. Venture can be a bit helpless after using Drill Dash, and it can be difficult to decide...
Sorry, what?
Venture can be a bit helpless after using Drill Dash, and it can be difficult to decide...
Skill issue.
Okay, all right. And it can be difficult to decide when to use it. So the goal is to provide more flexibility. Should allow for Venture to use Drill Dash more easily for movement purposes. The additional knockback provides a bit more disruption for burrowing aggressively into the enemy team. Base HP reduced to 225. Final blows regenerate 1 charge of Drill Dash. Okay.
Okay, so we're just giving it a Genji. The base HP reduction. The thing, people keep suggesting this, and the thing is, yes, I know they're mobile, and yes, I know they're in the ground a lot, but like when they're not in the ground, Venture has a pretty big hitbox for a DPS.
Yeah.
That's why they generate shields on stuff, and that's why they have 250.
Yeah, Venture's bulky.
I don't like
so yeah.
Yeah, like they just have a big hitbox. Like that's the thing. Like they have a bigger hitbox. People want to keep shoving them into like the fucking Tracer Genji niche, and it's like I get why, but like they're just too big.
Yeah.
Like they need that little bit of extra health for that. So I'm not huge on that. Final blows are generating Drill Dash. That's fine. We're basically just giving it Genji rules.
Also, Venture isn't even as fast as Tracer or Genji, so they're yeah. Anyway, Excavation Exhilaration, minor perk, replaced with Daylight Dash, Drill Dash. Drill Dash distance while above ground increased by 30%.
And no, thank you. It's not bad or anything, but no, thank you.
Smart Excavator, primary fire damage increased from 75 to 85. Neat. Drill Dash, charges increased from 1 to 2, cooldown decreased from 8 to 6 seconds. Horizontal range decreased by 50. Ugh. Vertical range unchanged. Damage decreased from 90 to 35. No. You're giving us 2 charges in exchange for making it exponentially shittier.
Would you like 2 useless charges instead of 1 good one?
Yeah, exactly. Like, what the fuck is the point of this? Burrow. Knockback strength increased by 20%.
Sure, why not?
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Yeah, sure. Explorer's Resolve. Bonus shields reduced from 25 to 15. Okay. Burrow and increasing the primary fire damage is fine. The rest can fuck off.
I think Venture is perfectly fine as they are, honestly.
Yes, I actually think Venture is one of the best designed heroes in the game currently. Yeah.
So like even the buffs, I'd be like, yeah, it'd be nice to have, I guess, but like I don't like or need them. This other shit, no thank you. I don't want all these Drill Dash changes. Like Burrow knockback strength, sure, I can see it.
The rest just feels fundamentally worse.
Yeah, like I'll take the Burrow. Other than that, no thank you.
Widowmaker. The days of trying to flank Widowmaker are over. Widowmaker is no longer a scared spider. She is on the hunt, playing closer to the fight and using her automatic rifle more. Seeker Mine, major perk, replaced with Vengeful Web. Upon death, drop mini venom mines in the shape of a web.
Oh, they turned her into Junkrat.
Okay. Widow's Kiss. Scoped charge rate decreased by 70%. Jeez. Primary fire rate decreased by 40%. Primary fire shots until max spread increased from 11 to 18. Like, okay. Weird. Grab.
Okay. To be fair. Okay. Hold on. Spread decreased. Oh, that's wild, actually.
Oh yeah. Wow. Okay.
That's changing her unscoped primary fire.
Okay.
And the spread reduction they already did, I thought was insane, and this is making it even more insane.
Yeah.
So wild. Go on.
Yeah. Grappling hook. Now stores up to 2 charges. Widowmaker earns 1 charge of grappling hook per final blow. That's nasty. That's disgusting.
Yeah.
Oh, that's no. Fuck no.
I do not want to fight against any decent Widowmaker that has this.
Venom Mine now stores up to 2 charges. The number of placeable Venom Mines increased from 1 to 2. If 1 Venom Mine is placed, mine damage 9 deals 75 damage and knocks players away when triggered. If 2 mines are placed within 15 meters of each other...
I want to know the in-universe justification for that. I'm getting poisoned! Oh! Is that a known effective poison to make you leap backwards?
If 2 venom mines are placed within 15 meters of each other, and an unobstructed line can be drawn between them, and it's Sunday on a fucking, I don't know.
And Mercury is in retrograde.
A tripwire between the 2 mines is formed. When triggered, the tripwire... What the fuck? No!
I kind of like this idea.
No, actually... Oh, wait a minute. That's you could place a widow can. Oh my god, a widow can place that behind them to protect them from getting easily. That's actually really good.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of what Venom of Mine already does, but now like there are situations where like it's literally you can make it like unavoidable, or you can make them slow down long enough to have to get rid of the Venom mines, and then you'll be like, oh, they're right behind me. I should reposition or something.
That's actually really good utility.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like the Venom mine changes.
Okay, you know what? The Venom mine changes are actually really good. Venom mine is like a freaking like whatever. So that's actually pretty good. Fuck the grappling hook change.
Yeah, I don't want the gun changes or the grappling hook changes. And Secret Mine is weird just because Junkrat's passive makes sense because like he's in fights.
Yeah.
Secret Mine is never gonna hit anyone.
Yeah.
Right?
Like it'll maybe hit the Reaper who teleports behind you, but that's it.
Maybe.
But
like fucking like the thing is she'll die so far. She usually dies so far from the fight that it's like fucking like
it's not gonna matter.
They're just gonna see it.
All people are gonna see it.
It reminds me of that fucking Family Guy a bit Home Alone if it had competent robbers and they're like, oh, by the way, they just walk in, they're like they visually confirm it. They're like, oh, there's some toy cars on the floor, by the way, so be careful about that. It's like that, but for Venom Mine.
We now return to Home Alone with competent robbers. And now for the support role. Tactician sub-role. No longer allows storage of excess ultimate charge. Fuck off. Tacticians now count as an additional ally for the purposes of progressing the objective.
Meh.
Yeah. For Anabap Zen, it's a trade-off between staying out of harm's way in their safe positions or being rewarded for playing on point. Depends which tactical approach you prefer. While for Jetpack Hat and Lucio, it encourages them to be more team players rather than exist in the enemy backline.
I like Tactician as it is.
Yeah, I get the idea, but I prefer Tactician as it currently exists. I don't like this change. Medic sub-role. No longer provides self-healing when healing an ally. Now provides 2.5% increased healing per allied medic hero to all allies from all sources. Dual medics.
Wait. I don't like that. I don't like that if you don't have a fellow medic hero, you basically just don't have a sub-passive.
Yeah, dual medic support team compositions are generally not preferred by players, so this change makes the team think twice if they... just punish them for having two medics. Fuck off.
No, punish them for not having two medics.
Oh, right, yeah. Think twice if they want to lose their potential bonus healing as it benefits them as well. Health packs, ability healing, passive healing, several passive healing.
Oh wait, it affects everything? No, I don't like this idea.
Survivor sub-role. Movement abilities no longer immediately start passive health regeneration. What? Now provide an additional 10 maximum health for every minute a survivor remains alive, up to a maximum of 100 additional health. Bonus maximum health resets upon death. Hold on, let me think. So, here's the thing. It's a trade-off. Because you get...
Yeah.
Because you don't get the immediate... You don't get the faster health regeneration.
I think it's too good.
Yeah.
Well, no, I don't know if it's too... No, because it's just so little. You have to get your 100 maximum health, you gotta stay alive for 10 minutes. Which is... For 100 extra health, that's kind of shit.
That's the whole match.
No, I think Survivor's fine as it is.
Wow, all of these sub-role changes are ass.
Yeah, stop fucking with them. The devs know what they're doing.
Yeah. Anna Banana. Anna Banana can't be achieved in this, so we go with the second best option, mobility. All automatons want is a form of mobility. A jetpack wouldn't seem too much, would it? The biotic grenade change will make less of her grenades go to waste and create new usages for them. Biotic rifle headshot healing deserves to be tested to see if it's viable. Now has a jetpack. Anna just has a fucking jetpack strapped to her ass. Let's go. Biotic bounce, major work. Replaced with biotic detonation. Detonate biotic grenade emitter by pressing its ability button again. Interesting.
Okay.
Biotic rifle. Healing shots can now critically heal allies 2 times multiplier. Nano boost. Cast time removed.
Okay, so I want to say something about Biotic rifle. The reason they don't do this is because Ana is typically healing our teammates from behind.
Yeah.
And there are quite a number of heroes where like you literally cannot hit their head from behind.
D.Va, most notably.
Yeah. So like, it's just kind of awkward.
Yeah.
Nano boost cast time removed. No, I feel like that's a balancing lever.
Yeah. Also, the jetpack is just silly.
Yeah.
We don't need that. Baptiste.
These are April Fool's changes.
Baptiste, immortality field has always been a pain point for this kid. Really? So turning it into an ultimate should feel better, because even if you'll see less of it, it'll be stronger. Amplification matrix as an ability should have more flexibility now with its shift to an ability. Okay. Immortality field. Move to ultimate. Minimum health threshold increased from 20% to 40%. Health increased from 125 to 300. Field width increased by 50%. Affected allies receive 25% more healing. Amplification matrix. Moved to ability 2. Size reduced by 65%. Don't like that. I don't like that.
I've seen it in action. It's basically just a little window for you.
Yeah. Duration reduced from 10 seconds to 6 seconds. Damage amplification reduced by 75. Healing amplification. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Healing amplification reduced by 65, 50% going on. Yeah, no. Exoboots. Now applies homing to biotic grenades while Baptiste is airborne. Homing strength scales with Exoboots charge. That's pretty cool.
That's kind of fun.
That's kind of
the rest
fun.
The rest of this is dog water.
Yeah, everything else is dog shit. Exoboots, make that a perk. That's pretty good. I like it.
That could be base kit. I don't give a fuck.
True.
Like, people need more reason to pick Baptiste. Just do it.
Yeah. Brigitte. There's little to no point of playing Brigitte if you can't close the distance to the enemies, so all of her changes are aimed at making her not just viable, but also a threat on all maps and against all comps. Whipshot now propels Brigitte backwards in her facing direction when impacting the environment. Okay, so she has a
the thing every new player tries to do and then gets sad when they can't.
Okay, yeah. Shield Bash now allows Brigitte to dash into the air. Okay.
Okay, so I assume they mean from the ground, so you just go
Yeah. Yeah. Rally. When used, Brigitte is first lifted into the air by an invisible jetpack cat and vanishes from the battlefield. Brigitte can then target a location to drop onto. After landing, Rally is automatically activated. So they add...
These are fine. This is April Fool's nonsense.
they fucking added Fika to her kit. That's really funny.
Yeah.
That's dumb
I think
as shit.
these could honestly be base kit. This is just ridiculous.
Yeah. Iliari. Providing a bit more team utility to the outburst while also heavily leaning into her lore-accurate sun powers. Sunburn, major perk, prevents outbursts from healing allies. Iliari now spins 2 more times, creating an additional explosion with each spin. Outburst now provides 75 healing to allies within range. Okay.
I kind of like that. I kind of like those changes.
Yeah. That is an interesting trade-off thing where it's like, do you want the 75 healing to allies within range, or do you want the additional explosions upon outburst?
Yeah.
That's a pretty good either or pick.
Not just explosions, but also just movement. Because doing it 2 more times lets you basically have 3 leaps.
Yeah, that's really good. Because sometimes Iliari can be a fucking sitting duck, so that's really good. Captive Sun, enemies aiming at Iliari while Captive Sun actors are now hindered. Ooh.
I like the flavor of that one.
I like the flavor of it. I don't know if that's balanced, but this is actually pretty cool. I think actually.
I think instead of hindering, it could just be that she's really bright. I don't know, something else.
Yeah.
I really like the flavor of it because you are literally staring at the sun.
Yeah, it's like, oh my eyes.
Hindering might be too good.
Yeah, maybe a slow effect, but.
Yeah.
But theoretically, though, these are actually cool changes.
Yeah.
I kind of like it. Actually,
I like the outburst changes. I don't know about Captive Sun, but I like the outburst changes.
Anyway, speaking of Fika, let's talk about the fucking cat. Goddamn cat, jetpack cat, thrives when she is all over the battlefield, so trading HP for more mobility is always a welcomed improvement. Her ultimate wasn't well received, especially by tanks, so I tried changing it to a more team-based ult. Also, making her carry turrets into enemies sounds fun and encourages hero synergies. Torbjorn and Symmetra's turrets can now be placed on jetpack. I'm sorry, this combined with Symmetra's turrets being able to damage you mid-flight is fucking stupid.
Yep.
Transport shielding, minor perk, replaced with zoomies. Fuck off. Zoomies. Increased movement speed by 50% and fuel capacity by 100. Reduces base health by 75. Okay. Life. That's a pretty hefty tax for that. Lifeline.
Yeah.
Max. Though to be fair, the idea is that they're not going to be able to fucking hit you. So.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a fair trade. Lifeline. Maximum duration decreased from infinite to 10 seconds. Catnapper. Reworked. Now equips Jetpack Cat with a grenade launcher that heals allies and damages enemies. Lasts for 8 seconds.
But you didn't rename it.
You didn't rename it, yeah. It doesn't catnap anyone. No.
No.
This is dumb.
No.
This is goofy.
Yeah, I don't like these.
Yeah. Juno. Juno's speed ring is always seen as an alternative.
It's called a hyper ring, damn it!
Yeah. An alternative to Lucio's speed, so introducing a slow and a sports kit might make her more distinguishable as a hero. Can you not? Also, her ult is literally a beam from the sky, so it should deal damage and be controllable. Locked on minor perk, replaced with wormhole, increases hyperring deployment distance by 50%. Upon passing through it, allies gain 25% less speed boost, but enemies are slowed by 35.
I kind of like the idea of hyperring slowing enemies.
Okay.
I don't know if it needs to slow allies, speed allies less to do that, but I like the idea.
As a perk, I think that's actually a pretty cool idea, actually. Okay, admittedly.
Yeah.
Orbital Ray now deals 60 damage per second to enemies within range, now travels towards Juno's location instead of always traveling forward. I actually kind of like that.
Yeah.
It encourages Juno to actually, like, you know, something that, like, is oftentimes encouraged by Juno players, like, a common thing is, like, using her perks to, like, you know, get lowered cooldown on torpedoes and then get, like, the fucking, like, additional jump to, like, take off angles. You can do that, you can now take an off angle with that, hit your ult, and then, like, start doing things behind the enemy while your team is coming forward. Like, that's really good synergy there, actually.
I'd have to see exactly how it works, because I feel like the nice thing about how Orbital Ray currently works is that you can cast it and then do whatever you need to do.
True.
With this, you cast it and then you have, like, you are compelled to move forward, whether it's a good idea or not.
Yeah, there is setup involved. There's more setup involved here, admittedly. So, like, there is a trade-off there.
I also feel like it's gonna make them hold on. Ray takes forever to get as it is, and I feel like it's going to make people hold on to it even longer for that, you know, perfect opportunity to use it, because there's even more setup involved. Yeah. So I'm not sure how much I like the concept. I just don't really like how it. I don't like this.
Yeah, I might have to fuck around with this. Anyway, Kiriko, let's see if they fucked with her. The changes are made with the intention of maintaining Kiriko's identity and fun factor while eliminating the frustrations of playing against her by making her not be able to do a lot of damage from across the map. Kunai healing will be a new... I'm sorry, I'm going to take the voice. I'm sorry, I'm doing it. Kunai healing will be a new challenge for Kiriko mains that I think will be a lot of fun and feel very rewarding with the headshot multiplier. The Suzu changes a trade-off for the lack of long-range damage that can create opportunities for your team's engages.
Can streamers stop trying to make headshot healing a thing?
There's a reason it doesn't exist. Urgent Care minor perk replaced with Predatory Instincts. Ofuda travel 50% faster when seeking enemies below half health. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, actually.
The Ofuda do damage now. They swapped them.
Yep. Oh, fuck. Fortune Teller minor perk replaced with Kunai Mastery. After hitting 3 Kunai in a row, the next Kunai thrown is a guaranteed critical hit. Healing Ofuda now seeks enemies instead of allies. Fuck off. Kunai now heals allies. Fuck off. Protection Suzu now knocks back. Hit your opponents with a knife to heal them, but throw paper at your enemies to hurt them. This is stupid. Protection Suzu now knocks back enemies within range. Knockback scales with distance thrown.
It used to have knockback. I'd like the knockback back. That's the only part of this I like.
That's like the one good part. Yep.
No, the rest of this is gimmicky garbage.
Yeah. Lifeweaver. Lifeweaver has always felt a bit clunky. He's better now. He's fine now, I think. So these changes to his weapons should help. The enhanced pedal platform control should allow the platform to be used to reach more interesting angles. Tree of Life should be able to be used both offensively and defensively in order to enhance his carry potential. Right now it feels like a weaker version of other defensive support ults, so these changes give the ultimate its own identity. Super Bloom Major Perk moved to base kit, so
hallelujah.
That's a good change. Give him the fucking Halo deal. Yeah, go for it. Yep. Arboreal Affliction, Major Perk, new. Enemies who are stuck with Super Bloom explosions now receive 20% less healing for 1 second.
I love these.
Ooh, that's really good, actually.
Make Lifeweavers use the fucking Needler.
Thorn Volley, reload time reduced from 1.5 to 0.75 seconds. Alright.
That might be a little
much, but you know. Pedal platform can now be controlled by allies riding the platform by pressing interact. Okay, alright. Tree of Life, Pulses of Healing now also reduce allied cooldowns by 2 seconds per pulse and increase enemy cooldowns by 2 seconds. Only abilities which are on cooldown are affected.
Interesting.
So
I don't like this just because I think they finally settled on the fucking elevator function of it, where like it raises if someone's on it, and then it falls back down if someone's off it, and then it raises back on if you step on it. That's readable. I like it. You don't have to think about it. It just works.
Yeah.
The Thorn Volley and Super Bloom changes, I love all of this. Cutting the reload in half might be a little bit much, but like I love these changes.
Yeah.
Anything that makes it more of a Needler is good in my eyes. Especially, I hate having to wait so long for Super Bloom, so moving it to base kit would be fucking awesome. This idea of reducing allied cooldowns and increasing enemy cooldowns is definitely really interesting. I think it would be kind of difficult to play around and read.
Yeah.
Because the pulses would constantly be fucking with your cooldowns. But like, I don't hate it conceptually. I'm not sure if it's right for Tree of Life, but like, I don't mind the idea.
Yeah. Honestly, these are neat.
Yeah.
Not Thorn Volley, but like the two things about like Super Blue and Arboreal Affliction. Fucking put that shit in. That's awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, like everything else is like, we'll work on it. Lucio's boop is a big part of his identity, so rewarding players for being more intentional with how far they want to boop enemies should make him feel even better. His ult being cancelable is necessary for a fair and balanced game. Fuck off. But I tried looking at it from a different perspective. I believe that is supposed to say if. What if it doesn't affect him, but only allies and enemies? Every Lucio main fears their ultimate being cancelled, so this relieves the pressure while also maintaining a risk element. The speed boost for payload and pushbot is just something I thought actually happened when I first started playing Overwatch. I was slightly disappointed if it didn't. Okay, Lucio can now speed boost the payload and TS1 the push robot.
Oh.
Okay. All right. Soundwave Rider.
No,
I
don't actually like that, but like.
Yeah. Soundwave Rider, minor perk. Replaced with base buildup. Holding secondary fire gradually charges up an empowered Soundwave. Empowered Soundwave deals up to 50% more damage and 25% more knockback. Soundwave's cooldown is increased by 1 second.
Okay. Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Sound Barrier no longer applies over health to Lucio. Ultimate charge is not consumed until Sound Barrier is successfully cast. Now knocks back enemies within range.
I like the last part.
Yeah.
I think it being cancelable is just good design.
Yeah.
So like,
making this an uncancelable ult is, I think, kind of just, I don't think that's good.
Yeah, I think the knockback within range makes sense for flavor and it's fun, but like everything else I don't like.
And mind you, like, the cast time is like fairly short for sound barrier, like it's like 1 second or some shit. So
well, it depends on how far. It depends on whether you're jumping off a fucking building while you're doing it.
Yeah. So like I feel like, yeah, okay, yeah. No,
like I think it should just be cancelable. Like, I'm sorry, that's just part of the game.
Yeah.
I like the knockback is fine though.
Yeah, I like base build up. Hell, I feel like you could probably put that into his base kit, but no, yeah, it's good. Well, okay, base build up is good. Sound barrier is weird.
Yeah, base, yeah. All right.
Mercy's Resurrect is a staple for her kit, so with these changes we are leaning heavily into the nostalgia by bringing back a little bit of how the old Resurrect used to work. That's a frightening statement. She also needs more carry capabilities outside of her ultimates, so the bleed on the wings paired with Guardian Angel being able to target enemies should provide a bit more potential for aggressive playmaking.
That they will not utilize.
Angelic Resurrection minor perk replaced with Remote Resurrection. Resurrection's range is increased to 10 meters and no longer requires line of sight to initiate. No. Guardian... What balances Resurrection is the fact that you can fucking kill her.
We can it's barely cancelable even when she has to stand next to the person. I don't want to think about when she's hiding behind a wall 10 meters away.
Yeah. Guardian Angel can now target enemies as well as allies. Now applies 30 damage over 3 seconds to enemies within 4 meters of a Mercy using Guardian Angel. I like that, actually.
I do not like that because it means that why am I taking 30 damage just because a Mercy saw me and clicked on me? Don't get me wrong, I like the idea of her fucking zooming into enemies. That seems like it would make it easier to kill. I'm just not sure they would use it.
Yeah, that is true.
What's the goal here?
I get the idea of trying to, like, I'll give Mercies the option of being more aggressive, but the problem is Mercies don't want to be aggressive.
Yeah, they won't. But also, there's no, like, okay, you can get in an enemy's face. Now what?
Now what?
Now what are you gonna do? yeah. Now what are you gonna do? Right? So like, fucking, you're going to die. Yeah. So like, they won't use this. So like, it's also at odds with their other change because the other change wants you to play more fucking cowardly.
Right. That's true. Yeah. So, what's the? Yeah. Try again.
I don't like this.
Mizuki. The Mizuki changes are a result of community feedback on the hero and would encourage players to experiment with him more as it gives him more fluidity. If you can't wall climb, let him at least use the walls for mobility and repositioning. Resident Return, major perk, replaced with Rule of 3. That's a fun name. Healing cost gains 1 additional charge. Each bounce now increases healing by 10, with maximum bounces reduced to 3.
Okay, so it has 3 bounces. Wait, no, 3 bounces. Okay, so 4. Okay. Right. Okay. All right. What is it replacing? Hold on. I know what they do. I just don't remember the names offhand. Okay, that's what I almost always take quick step. Yeah. So yeah, I guess this is literally just an improvement on Resident Returns. That's fine.
Yep, put it in. Remedy Aura. Allies can now see the aura's range.
That's fine. It's a quality of life thing.
I like
that.
Fine. Spirit Glaive can now be charged up by holding down primary fire. Charge projectiles, pierce enemies, and travel further. That's neat.
I love this. I love this.
Oh, that's good.
One of the I've been playing a lot more Mizuki lately, and one thing I love is getting used to the flow and arc of his primary fire, and having more ways to fuck around with that, I think is a really fun prospect. I actually really like this idea.
Oh, yeah. Binding Chain can now attach to walls. Pulls Mizuki toward the contact point if the chain impacts the environment. Mizuki can cancel the grapple early by jumping. That's fantastic.
I really like that, actually.
That's great. Oh, I love it.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Katashira Return. Enemies can no longer see the paper doll indicating Mizuki's return location. Paper doll now heals allies near it. That's also really good.
Yeah.
This is... Put it in! Just do this! Every
Yeah, this
single
is
one
all.
of these is fantastic.
Yeah, these are all great.
And it's not even like super overpowered. It just makes him feel better to play.
Yeah, no, these are all great. I would love to see all of these.
Absolutely. Moira. Moira's changes are intended to give her more control over her kit because although her numbers are strong, it can often be hard to capitalize fully on her abilities in Ultimate. Biotic Grasp, healing range increased by 100.
Okay.
And you thought her being able to tickle people from a distance was bad already. She can fucking snipe tickle now.
Well, no, it says healing range.
Oh, healing. Okay. Okay, right, I'm stupid. Okay, healing range is better. Okay. That's actually okay. You know what? I like that. I like that actually, because like something that I oftentimes have a problem with is like trying to chase down a fucking trying to chase somebody down, trying to heal them with my primary is fucking stupid because it's like you're barely without range. Get back here, get back here. This fixes that.
Yeah.
So you know what? Fine. Biotic orb trajectory is now controlled via Moira's facing direction until the first bounce. Okay, so hold on.
It's kind of like Wu Yang's primary a little bit.
Okay.
I feel like it's not that useful, and I feel like a lot of times you're gonna fling out an orb, and then your attention is immediately gonna be devoted elsewhere, and then you don't want it to fuck up your orb's trajectory.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
So I feel like this actually gives you less control.
Yeah, I don't like this. I really don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like again, that's literally what I do. I will oftentimes hit Biotic Orb either to like throw a damage orb into the enemy's back line, or like throw a healing orb into our like into our team, and then I'll just reposition real quick. That fucks it up. So yeah, Coalescence.
Yeah. It's way too often that you're going to need to change your camera position dramatically after throwing an orb.
Yeah. Okay, Coalescence. Ultimate charge is now gradually consumed over the duration of Coalescence. Moira can now manually cancel Coalescence early after consuming at least 25% ult charge, retaining any remaining ultimate charge. All ultimate charge is immediately lost upon death while using Coalescence. I really like this, actually.
I like this concept, yeah.
The biggest issue with Coalescence is that it is one of the worst ults to just lose completely, and being able to actually cancel it and retain some ult charge is really good for her, because sometimes you will be in a position where it's like, okay, my ult is currently being wasted, or the enemy's too far away. I'm going to cancel it, save some ult charge, cast it again later. That's really good. That improves her consistency.
Yeah, I really like the idea of ult charge being a resource meter. That you can only activate it once it's full, but then like how much you use is like controlled by you, and you can stop it and maintain that charge, and then start again later when you get it again.
And like you still,
like that idea.
Yeah, and you still get like you can still get punished for like and you still get punished for not canceling it. So it's one of those things where it's like you can either try and push forward and do the entire ultimate, or you can like realize I'm about to die, cancel your ultimate, save charge, cast it again later. This is a great this is fantastic. I love this for Coalescence. Put this in.
Yeah, I think that's good.
Wu Yang. When I saw the animation for Wu Yang's wave, I felt like it should do more to enemies, so I wanted to give this effect to it. Also, with all the burning effects being in the game right now, there is a need for something to extinguish the flames that is not Suzu. Okay, Ebb and Flow major perk, replaced with powerful current. Guardian Wave is wider and carries enemies into the air. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I kind of like that.
Yeah, I mean it's certainly better than Ebb and Flow, and I already take Ebb and Flow kind of on and off. Zhuan Yu staff. Orbs now are visible to Wu Yang through walls. Okay, I like that.
That's a good quality. That's a good quality of life thing.
One of the biggest problems with Wu Yang's primary is trying to hit people behind a fucking wall, so this is actually better. Guardian Wave now extinguishes the burning status. I like the flavor of that, actually.
That makes sense, yeah. I like it.
You know what? Put it in. That's good.
Yep, those are good.
Zenyatta. The intent of these changes is to change the gameplay flow of Zen. No one asked. Instead of putting an orb on an ally and forgetting about it while non-stop shooting the enemy, now you have to manage your ammo between enemies and allies, while also having stronger effects on your Harmony and Discord orbs. Dual Harmony major perk. Replaced with Harmonic Momentum. Zenyatta can no longer place Orb of Harmony on allies. Instead, holding the Orb of Harmony button now enables Zenyatta to move 50% faster but prohibits performing some actions. Okay. Orb of Destruction Primary Fire can now heal allies in addition to damaging enemies. Secondary Fire can only damage enemies unchanged. Okay.
We've turned him into Cat!
Yeah. Yeah, this is Cat. Orb of Harmony no longer provides healing to allies, now increases attack speed and movement speed by 20%. So he has more active healing? Okay. With the...
They're basically turning him into Jetpack Cat.
Yeah,
weird.
Yeah, this is Jetpack Cat on the ground. Orb of Discord no longer automatically attaches to enemies, no longer detaches when Zenyatta loses line of sight for too long. Pressing the button now toggles empowering the next primary fire orb. Empowered Orb travels 200% faster and attaches Orb of Discord to enemies for 4 seconds on hit. Orb of Discord now slows targets by 30% while attached. Cooldown of 12 seconds while firing an Empowered Orb.
I understand the ideas behind this. I don't like it. I think it fucks with his identity too much.
Yeah, it doesn't... It makes him feel less like Zenyatta, right?
Yeah,
I get the concept.
I'm not against giving Zenyatta some more active gameplay to make him a little zestier. I think he's one of the early designs that has needs to be could be spruced up a little bit with some interesting twists, but like I don't think this is the direction I would go.
Yeah, he's aged a bit design wise, so I get the idea behind it. I don't think this is the direction, but I appreciate the concept. Yeah. And, well, that's
everyone.
Everyone. Honestly,
that's an interesting mix of, like, good ideas and shit posts. So...
Yeah, and some ideas you can clearly tell were made by disgruntled Redditors.
Yes.
The fucking Kiriko and, oh, goddamn, what was... Some of these are just goddamn awful. Like the Kiriko and Somber ones are just terrible.
Yeah.
But there are some that are like genuine, just straight upgrades. Like Wuyang and Mizuki. Yeah, do that. Like just do that. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of good ideas. There are a lot of good ideas in here that I kind of hope the devs listen to. But like a lot of other things that I really don't want them to listen to. So it's been a fun mixed bag to go through.
Yeah. God.
Yeah.
No.
But what do you think, viewer? Leave a comment and tell us how wrong we are. That helps, I think.
Yeah, give us more engagement, good or bad. As they say, all publicity is good publicity.
As they say, number must go up.
Number must go up. Number must go up. Yep.
Make that line soar. Thanks for sticking with us. I really have to shit, so we're out of here. Z Freak out. Ciao, ciao for now.